Unilever workers today boarded the battle bus, stepping up their campaign and bringing it to the Unilever headquarters in a fight to save their pensions. The closure of the pension scheme means that workers could lose between 20 and 40% of their pension on retirement. This is a cynical and greedy grab by the company.
We're here today to bring a message to Unilever that we're not prepared to allow them to attack our members' pensions. As you say, this is a company founded by Lord Leverhulme, a man who fought for workers' pensions. He'd be turning in his grave at the fact that this company is now robbing the pensions of working people, reducing pensions by anything between 20 and 40% when there's no need to. This is a very, very wealthy company with a CEO who earns £6.7 million a year, and it's quite outrageous what they're doing. And we're here to say we're not prepared to allow them to do it. We're going to engage in industrial action strikes as long as it takes in order to get them back to the table so that we can resolve this in a fair and just manner.
Where's my pension gone? Where's my pension gone? Where's my pension gone? Far, far away. Far away.
The principal intention is to bring Unilever around the table again. They're refusing to talk to us at the moment, so we don't have a way of resolving this dispute.
The company is saying that it's a time of austerity, everybody needs to cut back. Words to that effect.
Yeah,
is that true? Is that true about the pension scheme?
Well, I mean, they're very hollow words, aren't they? I mean, you only have to look at the executive pay levels that they're getting to know that it might well be a time of austerity, but we're not all in it together, as the phrase goes. I think also it's very important that, one thing Unilever has said is that there's no fiscal imperative to make this change. Yeah. So what this is about increasing Unilever's profits, which are already massive. We're already talking about double-digit growth. So this is really quite a spiteful and vindictive act from Unilever, as far as I can see, to take away our pension.
The Prime Minister has made what some would call timid calls for curbing executive and boardroom excess. Is this an example of that should be dealt with by the government and by rules and regulations? And do you have faith that the government will do it?
Well, two important questions. First of all, I'm happy for any government to try and identify the problem of corporate greed, of executive salaries that are hundreds of times higher than the workers that they in their companies. So that's a good thing. The government have also talked about tackling tax avoidance. That's a good thing as well, and I'm the first to kind of congratulate any government, whatever colour it is, that attacks this type of thing. However, do I have faith? I don't know. Talk is cheap. Let's try and see what that actually means, because the truth of the matter is these giant corporate companies and the super rich and the ruling elite are the very people that back the Conservative government. So we'll have to wait to see whether they actually mean what they say. In the meantime, this is a perfect example of corporate greed. A CEO who is supposedly a devout Catholic and Christian, who believes in fairness and preaches it, on £6.7 million a year salary, and yet is robbing the very men and women who create the massive profits that Unilever actually produce. There's something wrong there. There's a strong stench of hypocrisy coming from this building, and we're going to expose it wherever we find it.
As you've heard and as you can see, Unilever workers are determined to fight for their hard-earned pension. Visit the website for more information, www.unitetheunion.org.